Right. I'd like to understand the background as to what led to the impasse between the City of Johannesburg and yourselves regarding trade in the inner city center.
Late in September 30th, we were called by the city only calling for all inner city traders. We were told about the operation that is meant by the mayor. We agreed that the operation cleanup is not cleaning legal traders. They will clean illegal traders. They were talking about crime. They were talking about hijacking buildings and so on. Then we said in that meeting, why they tell us today when the operation will start tomorrow? And the second question was to say to them, why you guys, you have never used the channels that traders and the city communicate, which is the forum. Because the forum have a subcommittees that will work with you guys to make sure that this operation is successful.
What has been your response regarding crime and grime? Because that's what's the major concern of the city as well as members of the public have been complaining about.
We have been complaining about that because the city have never been want to work with us, because we know those people, some of us knows those people, they want to work, but they are fearing for their lives because there is no protection that we were given by the city or by the police.
So now the issue of court, the court battle that you have with them, what are some of the legal issues that you are raising with them?
The court issue is to say that 6,000 traders who have been stopped by the city without any notice, anything that have been said to them. They came on the 1st, take them off their working place without any notice. And we were waiting until on the 25th, where we met with the mayor's committee, and we agreed in that meeting that we will have a weekly meeting to make sure that those people are been back in the street. But the problem that we are facing is that the city have their own hiding agenda, because they are not telling us that they are closing some of the streets.
Do you feel that they don't want traders anymore on the streets of Johannesburg?
We feel that they have their own agenda of taking traders out of the inner city.
So what's going to happen from now on? When are the traders going back, and what happens to those who have lost their trading goods?
Tomorrow, 10 o'clock, we are going to the High Court to say to the judge, let's protect the rights of the poor. Because we are the human beings, according to the law, we should have been told about this. And we should be having some negotiation to say that this is the problem, we will stop you from here, and so on and so forth. And we were looking for a plan. After they took the people with surprise, we look for the plan from the city. The city does not have a plan.
Well, let's hear what the court has to say tomorrow. That Mr. Livingston Mantanga, who is Mr. Livingston Mantanga, who is the chairperson of the South African National Traders, and of course talking to us about the impasse between themselves and the City of Johannesburg. We'll keep you up to date on the development of that story. Let's